I want to have a yarn with you and share my experience from today where the warrior heart was tested. See, it's easy to be in your truth. It's easy to be brave when things are going well. It's easy to be a warrior and be all about your heart and your authenticity and be brave and bold and all the things. When things are in alignment, things are flowing, and you can just show up and things are moving. Where it's really tested, where your words, your heart, your commitment will be tested, is in the moments where you don't know how you're going to do it. You don't know how it's going to unfold. You have the vision, and yet if you lead by what you can see in front of you, you will tap out or you will quit or you will become overwhelmed. There comes a time where your spirituality, your life, whatever you believe in, what the things that you say that you want for yourself, the things that you're putting out into the world going, this is what I want, this is who I am, you will be tested. And today was one of the biggest tests I faced since I've started healing. And I mean really healing and showing up in my healing since probably August 2024. So for those that don't know me, hi, my name is Chantal Thompson. I'm a proud Barkindji Yimpa woman, and I am known as the Barkindji warrior heart. I'm a very proud mum of 5 children, Anishan to many more. I'm also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and 3-time world champion. I'm a storyteller. I'm the founder of the Kilana Foundation and the Warrior Heart movement and community. And in 2025, I am choosing to take back my life. I'm choosing to learn how to live again. And I'm choosing to keep my steps and my heart and how I show up in the world culturally grounded, ancestrally guided, and dreaming led. Because I'm done surviving my life. My babies, and those I show up and fight for, and those that have chosen me, their calling that my ancestors have called for me, deserve better than someone who is just showing up, surviving life. I'm proud of the fact that I have survived 2024. It was the hardest year of my life, coming off the back of 2023. But I really came into 2025 fighting to go, I'm okay surviving moments, but I will no longer settle for surviving my life. So this season is reclamation and remembering my power. It is my heart and hustle season, because you girl's going to have to hustle to get out of the hole that I'm in. And I'm going to show up and give my life and my ancestors something to bless, because I'm in alignment and in complete obedience with the dreaming and the calling on my life. And that's where today tested me. So at 3 a.m., I woke up and I was spiraling. And I think it's because when I reflect back, it was because I'd gone to sleep with anxiety on my mind and in my body and on my heart. I was focused on all the things I didn't get done. I was too focused on the how of my dreaming rather than the what and the why, and moving from faith and trust. And by 3 a.m., my suicidal ideation had kicked in, my shame, guilt and trauma had kicked in. I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, the mistakes I've made, you've tried this before, all the things. It was like just wave after wave crashing over me. So I usually get up at 4 a.m. Thought maybe if I sleep this off, it'll shift. I tossed and turned. By about 5 o'clock, it wasn't shifting. So I grabbed a hold of my baby and I hugged him, and I hoped that that would ground me. Between 6 and 7, I got up again and I could feel myself sliding too far. So I did something different. I met this moment differently. I took a deep breath and I got on the phone and I messaged Annie Karen, who is guiding me and walking with me as a coach, as a mentor, and as an elder and an auntie in my life through this journey. And she has been walking with me on my road to recovery for a long time. And I messaged her and I said, Aunt, I'm struggling, I'm spiraling. Can you send me a message and ground me? Then son woke up and he's like, it's time to get up, Namika. So I was called to rise because of my next generation. If it had just been me here in my bed by myself, I don't know what choice I might have made. I'd like to say I would have made a different choice, but because my son called for me to get up I rose. So got him ready for daycare, and just all the thoughts kept crashing on me. So I decided to go to the river, and I grounded myself in the water. And by this point, Auntie Karen had reached out and touched base. So I was processing with her through voice message, and she called me for a yarn. How the day started is not how the day is ending. And as she reminded me, it's easy to be the warrior heart, the Barkindji warrior, when things are going well. You will be tested about how committed and how convicted you are on your dreaming and on your path, and who you are when you don't know how you're going to do the thing. When you look around and you're just being tested on all levels. And I think today my old people were testing me to see how far I'd come, how far I'd heal, and how quick I can move from a trigger, from it being a trigger in a moment and allowing it to be a moment, rather than being something that takes me out for a day or a week or more at a time. It took me out for a couple of hours, you mob. I'm so proud of that. That is just, today, my warrior heart was in full test. I was in the full arena of my darkness. I got up, I stood in my power, I reached out to someone for support, I was in my truth, and I said, I know I'm struggling, and I also need to get shit done. So what can I get done today that is in my capacity, but also is going to create momentum and plant seeds? And then I led from my heart. I moved from my heart and my truth and my dreaming. Today was dream weaving in all the things. It is now 11:22 p.m. on the 21st of January 2025, and today has been a roller coaster of weaving the warrior heart in action. So I went from spiraling in the morning to sitting down at my desk after going to do ceremony on country and move my body and let it flow through me, connecting with a support person and someone who loves me. And I journaled at my desk, and I sat down and I grounded myself in purpose and ceremony and go, right, why am I here and what am I doing? I submitted a grant application for Kilalana Foundation. So I planted a seed. I took action. I reached out to 2 people for a work opportunity to work with me. I sent an invoice for a gig that I'm speaking at, that I've been booked at, my first speaking gig for 2025, which I'm so excited about. And then I reached out to a local company that I had approached about sponsorship and partnering with the Kilalana Foundation in 2024. And he said he'd get back to me later today. So all the things were weaving together. Then we took 3 of our beautiful young titters down to the river to do women's business, yarning, mentoring, and just reconnecting around where they're at, where their vibe is at for 2025, what they want to see from Kilalana. And we're on country, in river, in water, doing all the things. And then our prospective partner called me and said, hey, can I come down for a half an hour yarn? We want to progress things. And in that half an hour yarn, they said yes to partnering with us. From there, I went to the gym. I kept my commitment to myself. I did my workout. I had my beautiful daughter with me, came home. Me and my older boy, we took our dogs for a walk, we connected. Then I cooked dinner and had beautiful dinner with my babies. And then reading to this one, and he recognised Lionel Rose, the Aboriginal World Boxing Champion. And he said, that's Uncle Lionel Rose. That's a world champion. And I've just been sitting here processing everything and creating time to journal, and maybe that'll help me sleep better. But this is the warrior heart in action. This isn't just something that I'm talking about. It is something that I am about. This has been born from my fight, my dreaming, and I'm so excited to share this with you and the journey of it unfolding. You want to know more? Follow my socials. Come and join my warrior heart community over on School, and I will keep you updated. But today was the warrior heart in action, and I'm just grateful. Big love you, mob.